This video/stream is sponsored by Trader Central. Trader Central provides funding for traders, spot cryptocurrency exchange services, and access to trading tools like copy trade software, portfolio tracking, and a social platform exclusive for communicating with trader friends. Sign up now using the link in the description and get up to 30% off on your first plan.
Hey guys, how are you all doing? Hope you're having a good week so far and hope you've been profitable so far as well. In this video, I just wanted to give a quick analysis for gold so far this week and what to expect as well. So as usual, I'll start off with the weekly time frame as we can see, prices bounced off this support level at the 1788 area, and then bounced towards the upside and got towards the 1830 area, which is what I was expecting to happen as well, as if you listen to my last week's analysis video. Now that's where price currently is, and this area here is very important because a bounce out of this area here will probably mean a continuation further to the upside, possibly just to the trend line or even past the trend line, and then just continue with this up move. But if we get a sort of reversal signal here on the 4-hour time frame, then we'll be looking to sell the trade, and this will just be more of like a break and then retest of that area. If we go to the daily time frame, we can see what's happening here as well. We can see that price has got into this to that support area, to that resistance area over there, and you can see that this area has been tested previous times as well in the past. You can see that area there. Okay, so you can see this area here. We can see the area next to it as well. Price came down, bounced off it, and bounced off it. Price got here, eventually broke out to this next resistance area, then came down, broke through it again, and then created some provided some resistance as well twice before breaking through it. Okay, a couple of times. Price broke through it, hasn't come down there until recently, when price broke through it quite strongly as well after bouncing off the trend line, and you can see price has now gone back to test it, and we can see that on the daily time frame there is this sort of rejection forming here now. If the daily candle closes something like this or below this area, most likely price will continue to the downside, probably test this support level one more time. And but if price closes above this on the daily time frame, then price could continue to the upside, probably back to the trend line, or all the way above the trend line as well. So if we go to the daily time frame, where I normally take my entry, like I said, we are in this significant resistance area, and we can see price coming down into that area to test it, rejected off it, got back into this trend line. Price broke through the area, retested it here once, and then came down to this resistance level, and that price has gotten back into this area again. So like I said, if this 4-hour candle forming here, which we close in the next 4 hours, I think, or 3 hours 30 minutes, if it closes and it closes giving us a sort of bearish signal, then we'll be looking to sell the trade to the downside. Okay, but if price breaks to the upside and closes above this level, that's the next candlestick forming, closes above this area, then we'll be looking to buy the market then. So we just have to wait for this 4-hour candlestick pattern to close. Some people may end up going to a much lower time frame and decide to trade from there, but normally I don't trade a much lower time frame. But if you're the type to do that, then some people may want to sell from here all the way to the downside. And if we go even further to the 15 minutes time frame, there are some opportunities to capitalize on as well. So on the 15 minutes time frame, as a day trader, this is what you will be looking at, this sort of pattern here, and we'll be looking for price to break below that area. Okay, and we can see that this channel is forming right here, and all you need to do is just to wait for the break below this trend line here. So if price eventually comes down, okay, here, break below this, wait for a retest, and then you can take your sell trade to the downside. So that's one way of trading it. If you go to a much lower time frame, especially if you're a day trader, you just be looking for that. On the other hand, as a day trader as well, you can look for a bullish signal around that area here, and then if price gives us a bullish signal here, which seems to be forming, or if we even go lower to daily to the 5 minute time frame, then this can be taken from here and then back to the upside. That will give you some papers where you can get up to by 100 pips, because this is gold. But because I'm a swing trader, normally I wouldn't look at that noise. I would wait for the candle to either close below this, so the next candle to close and break below this area. I'll be looking to sell the market then. But if price ends up eventually breaking above this area and closing above here, then most likely would buy the market to the upside. But my general bias, I would say, is more towards the downside. I don't know how far down price is going to go, but I'm waiting for price to break this channel here, and hopefully it does. So I'll just be waiting, and if it doesn't break it, then I wouldn't rush to take my trade until I see that perfect break of that area. So the plan is wait for this 4-hour candle to close in the next 3 hours 30 minutes, and if this candlestick closes giving us a bearish signal, then we'll be looking to sell. So the bearish thing we're looking for is a pin bar, an inside bar, or an engulfing candle. So most likely thing to form is either an engulfing candle or a pin bar. So a pin bar meaning that price may just push up to just move up a bit to the upside, forming a sort of tail here, and then coming back down to close below that area. And if you see that sort of pin bar forming there with a long wick down, then most likely price will continue to the downside. Or the engulfing candle forming, and then this candlestick closing strongly bearish and closes below this area, and then that's where we'll be looking to take our sell trade from there. So that's what I'm looking at generally on gold. I hope you found this video very helpful. If you have, kindly leave a like, and if you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe to the channel for more analysis videos. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great rest of the week. Peace.
I can't forget the day we met. Your eyes so blue, me pressing through. I can't forget the day we met. Your smile so bright.